Ray, I knew I wouldn't be able to get through this unless I wrote everything down and then read it. I found out I was pregnant, and from that day on, you have changed my life. There was no doubt you would be a boy, Raymond Frederick Cole III. As you grew, the first grandchild on one side and the apple of my eye, that little towhead of yours and those bright blue eyes lit up my days. Just under 3 years old, you welcomed Coberly into our family. You were generous and gentle and very protective over her. Remember when you protected her from the dogs at the cemetery? You, to this day, still share that generous spirit with her. And then another girl, little Kristen. Her hair was like peach fuzz, remember? When she moved out to Eugene, I knew that she would be okay. She had her big brother to watch over her. When she came back, she was stronger and more self-sufficient because of her time with you. You three were inseparable. You helped the girls learn to enjoy life with its simplest things because we had little else. As the years passed, when we moved to Lumberton, you stepped up and became a big help in our transition. I realize now the responsibilities I dumped on you. But until you so boldly told me when you were 10 years old, after I asked you if my dress was too short, you said, "Mom, I'm 10. I really don't care." Thus ended your tenure as my substitute partner. Soccer, Quinn, Joel, Jason, all those days and nights, jailbreak, the pool, each part formed you into the young man that took the adventure out to Eugene, where you have flourished. And then you met her, the love of your life, Heather. Watching you being the husband that you are proves that living your younger years with all those women was beneficial. You learned the right way to talk and love and be compassionate with Heather, and to all people. Your interest in conservation and the environment and the children you have taught throughout your career and others that you have experienced along the way all stem from that compassion. And then little old me, Mama Cole. I really tried to prepare you for life as a man in the crazy world. You were surrounded by good men, like your uncles Bob and Norm, and as you grew, other fathers like Don Saunders. Made sure you experienced life in so many different ways. We had our moments for sure, like when you broke Quinn's arm, your drum solo at F.L. Walther in the summer band. I think it was Jingle Bells. Oh, and your high school years up on the stage. Tears come to my eyes when picturing you at Spencer Gifts with the chamber choir singing Jacob's Ladder, and when they shot you in West Side Story. As this adult that you have become, I pat myself on the back for doing such a good job. I raised a man that loves his family, loves the earth, shows compassion to strangers, and works hard to be fair and supportive to his wife, his sisters, his nieces, and his nephews. But the most important thing to me, selfishly speaking, is that you are still my support system, my reality check, and my soft place. You are a fine man, Raymond Frederick Cole III, and an even better son. I love you.
Hey, Cousin Ray. Happy birthday, man. Happy 40th birthday. Very exciting. I got the message from your friend to take video, and I think that's a really awesome idea, and I hope it comes out super, and I hope you really enjoy it. I think you will. Just a few quick words about my relationship with you. Uh, Inconsistent, but great. I think there are memories back of, I don't know if it was your friend or you, but one time you hit me in the face with a shovel. And when I think I was 8 years old, I got a couple stitches right here on my nose from that. Good memories. I hope you remember it well too. It was actually, it makes a very good icebreaker story when I'm meeting new people. So thank you for that. A good life lesson, life experience. Um, More recently, I came and visited you in Eugene, and I hadn't seen you in quite a long time. It was a fantastic visit. Um, really enjoyed your hospitality, and you've always been the kind of guy who is hospitable and giving and outgoing to all of the people that you meet in your life, and that is obviously shown through the different work that you've done out there in Eugene for I think something 12 years now or something. Um, more to you, more power to you. It's fantastic. But anyway, today is not about giving; it's about receiving. So I hope you receive fantastic birthday cheer, beer, and fun. It's what you deserve, and I hope you have a great 40th birthday. I appreciate the hospitality that you've given us when we came, and I'd like to come again someday. I hope you have a good party. Sorry you couldn't be there or won't be there, but ironically enough, when I put a reminder to do this video, just prior to the reminder, I poured a bourbon. So here's to Mr. Ray. Happy 40th birthday. I hope you have a blast. You deserve it, man. Cheers.
Hey, so this is a very special happy birthday to my good friend Peter. I like to talk a lot about Pete. Pete and I go way back. Peter and I guess we met when we were around 5 years old. Pete used to, we used to climb trees together. Shoot. Pete is next month. Sorry. Let me start over. Hey.
Hi Ray, it's Aunt Judy. Happy birthday. We just wanted to all get together and wish you a great happy birthday. And I can't believe you're 40 years old. I remember the day you were born. We went to the nursery and everybody was commenting on this amazing baby because you were rather large when you were born, and we were so proud, and we kept saying, that's our nephew, that's our nephew. Well, we are still so proud of the man that you've become, and although you're far away, you're not far from our thoughts, and we have great memories of when you would come and play with the kids, and especially the time you were in the canoe at the park when you were camping with us and caught the bass and it went under the boat and you stood up, and we had some fun times. And I remember all the great times down at the beach, and I know you've been through some tough times, as we have many memories of those too, with as far as your folks and growing up and stuff. But boy, I'll tell you, you've turned into an amazing person. You're such a great support to your wife and your sisters and your mom, and we all love you very much and hope to see you when you come back east. And I'm really encouraging Uncle Norm to go out to Oregon, because we had such a great time when we went out for your wedding. So you just have a great birthday. Know we all love you, and we hope you just have a wonderful time. Happy birthday.
We are wishing you a very happy 40th birthday from Bucks County, PA, all the way to you in Oregon. We miss you a ton. Wish we got to see you more often. You're way too far, but hopefully one day we'll make it out to the West Coast. We can hang out. This is where we live now, in Bucks County in Newtown. We feel like you guys would love it here. Your dogs would love it. Ryder enjoys it. So anytime you want to come out and see us, you're more than welcome to. We hope you have a great, great birthday. We miss you a lot. Ryder, say happy birthday. Eat the grass. Good boy. We love you a ton. Have a great 40th. We love you.
Happy birthday.
Start over. Hey, happy birthday, Ray. So this is my birthday message to you, and so I guess I'm supposed to wish you a happy birthday and reminisce a little bit. So Ray and I met probably we were like 5 or 6 years old, and we used to like to climb trees together a lot. And damn, I'm still talking about Peter. Sorry, I'll get it straight next time.
All right, Ray Cole, you're 40 years old, and you live in Oregon for a long time now. You're old. You have more hair on your lip than you do on the top of your head, and you've been living across the country for God knows how long. We all miss you. I think the amount of videos I've seen come in to wish you a happy birthday is kind of ridiculous. You've got a lot of friends still over here. You've been here over in Oregon, I don't even know how long, about 15 years, something crazy. We're getting old, man, but I figured this might remind you a little bit of back home. A little City Hall action. I'm just walking around at work. But you're the man. Everyone knows that. You have been awesome for our entire family for a very long time. You're somebody that I've always looked up to and always will. You were the older brother that was a little bit more removed than Rob, and you didn't pick on me as much. Probably didn't tell you to shut up as much as I do Rob all the time. But now he's in Japan, you're in Oregon, so who the hell am I supposed to look up to at this point? No offense, Bobby J. But happy birthday, man. You're 40. You're old. I know I still have to get to Oregon, but maybe you could come back to the city once in a while and hang out with me on market. But happy birthday, man. Take it easy.
Pat, keep saying.
Happy No. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Say it's your birthday. Hey, Ray. Happy birthday, Ray Cowell. Happy 40th birthday, Mr. Ray Cowell. We're sending birthday wishes from New Jersey all the way to Oregon to Mr. Ray Cowell. What do you mean that's not his last name? I think I know what his last name is. I've known him for like 20 years. Well, what is it then? That's not... How do you spell that? I don't... It's on Facebook. I should look it up. Well, this is a little embarrassing.
Hey there, Ray. Happy birthday. I'm not good at doing this whole video thing, especially when it comes to talking to family, because, well, then, you know, I get all weepy and all that nonsense. So I'm going to keep it short. I just want to say happy birthday, and the 40s aren't all that bad. They've actually not been too bad to me here lately. A couple little more aches and pains, but, you know, that happens when we get old. So I just want to say I'm so glad that we had all the fun times that we've had. Grandmom and grandpops at the pool. And I don't know where you were living at the time, but I remember going to some store and getting like these dinosaur eggs. I guess they were like big jawbreakers or something. I don't know. But that sticks out in my head. You know, candy, food. It's kind of my thing. So I just hope that you have an awesome day. I hope that you love all these messages. And thanks to your mom for having us all do this. I don't have any pictures that I can find of us, you know, looking at a site when we were kids. So I'm going to spare you from that. Aunt Janie's really good at that, so I'm sure some are coming your way. But so I love you, and hopefully we'll get to see you soon. And I know you are having a blast out there in Oregon. I know you love your life out there. Wish you were closer, but when you're happy, you're happy. So, and I'm glad you are. So, okay, I'll start getting all sappy again. So I'm just going to say happy birthday. I love you. And here's to another 40 years. Talk to you soon. Bye.
I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. Summertime in the LBC. Dear summer, I know you gon' miss me. That's right. The summertime when the weather is hot. Summer love. Summer days drifting away. To hip you and to get you equipped for the summertime. Drums, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, summertime is here. And we are celebrating.
Very cool. How are you? I understand you're celebrating a big birthday next month, and I, along with many, were asked to contribute something about you. I guess we have some great memories of the years past, and some of the trials and tribulations you've been through as a younger guy. Obviously, you've got your act together now, and not that you didn't before, but you've been through some hurdles to get where you are, and I admire the man you've become. Unfortunately, never see you. It's a big country, rather wide, so you're not next door like my son now, being so far away, and it really does affect the relationship a little bit because we haven't been able to down a few beers or have a steak together because you don't eat that. Anyway, with that said, I mean, I know we've had our differences with politics, and as long as you consistently admit that you're wrong, I'd be more than willing to be friendly to you, but that's been difficult. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I like the way you are about your family, your wife, and the way you treat your sisters and your mother. I think you really are a gentleman. I know you respect me, and I know you love me, and I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful upcoming celebration. I know well enough that you will. And I look forward to the next time I actually can shake your hand and be with you again. And maybe we argue, maybe we don't, hopefully not. But I think you know how I feel about you. And happy birthday. See ya.
Mana mana. Mana mana. Mana mana. Hello, Ray. I'd like to wish you a very special, happy 40th birthday. Katie and I are here relaxing. Katie would like to wish you a happy birthday as well. It's a special time, 1975. You know, a lot was happening in the country then, and I'm sorry, I can't do this right. Happy birthday, praying mantis! Hey.
Happy birthday, Ray!
Hey, Ray. All right, so I prepared this especially for you. This is our daughter, Lily. Hopefully I can look at the camera and hold her.
Lily!
Hey, look at the camera. All right. Ready? We're going to do what we practiced, okay?
Lily!
Hey! That's good enough, actually. I was going to have her sing happy birthday to you, but that smile was good enough. Bye, Mr. Ray.
Ray, it's Aunt Jane. I must really, really love you because this is so not my forte. I wanted to just wish you a very, very happy 40th. I hope you have a special day planned. And I love you. I miss you. And hopefully we'll get to see you soon. I still can't believe you're 40 because, well, frankly, I'm 29, so I don't know how that happened. But have a great, great birthday. Happy 40th, and I hopefully will see you soon. Bye. Love you.
This is a birthday shout out to my main man, Raymond Frederick Cole III. Goes by many names. RFC3, Freddie, Friedrich. You got Reggie and Reg Dog by some, not myself, but I'll throw it in there. We have Reynard, the MOW. We have Raymundo, and just Ray. Happy 40th birthday, brother. I love you. Hope you have a wonderful day. Looking forward to celebrating with you for this birthday and many, many more. Peace.
Happy birthday, Ray. I hope you have a good 40th birthday. Your friend Josiah.
Hi, Ray. Happy 40th birthday. You're a good friend, and we love you, and we hope you have a great day. I'm looking forward to the cruise as well someday. Anyway, happy birthday. All right. Did you want to say happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Ray. Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
Ooh la la. Happy Ray.
Happy birthday, Ray. As you can see, I'm starting to lose my light because I've been at this for 7.5 hours now. I actually had to call out sick from work today. So I'm going to wrap things up and give you my sincere birthday wishes now. So it's going to begin with this thing I found in the attic the other day. So I hang out in the attic now because I have a daughter, and she screams a lot. So I go up in the attic and I hang out there to chill out a little bit. But when I was in the attic the other day, I found this, which I'm sure you're familiar with, because this is where our friendship most likely solidified. So I did want to share a couple things about this pamphlet with you. I started looking through it. I was actually narcissistically looking for myself. You know, people write those little things, break a leg, best wishes. I wanted to see if anyone had written anything about me. And the computer's freezing again. So bear with me. So, we can actually start here. There's a nice picture of Ray and his nice floppy haircut back in 1992. But the real reason, I was paging through looking for myself, and I came across, let's see, here's the first one. There's about 12 or 14 slots for these. And the first one, Break a Leg Ray. We always knew you were special. Love, Grandmom, Grandpop, Aunt Tressa, Uncle Bill, Brian, and Kevin. I don't know who many of those people are. Brian here, I'm going to take credit for that guy. So back then, even then, I was wishing you good luck. Yes, down here as well, good luck, Tony, aka Ray, Break a Leg, Grandmom, and Granddad. There's another one for you. I'm looking through for me. Oh, there's me, right there. My floppy hair as well. Look at that. Look at that nice brown hair. So, going through, no me, no Brian, no Brian, no Brian. Oh, there's Ray again. Love and luck from Aunt Judy, Uncle Norm, Aunt Beth, Uncle Bob, Aunt Jane, and Uncle Gene. This time, I have an Uncle Gene too. Probably not the same guy, I'm guessing. And then no Brian, and there's one more here. Tony, there you are. Tonight won't be just any night. Love and luck, Mom, and the girls, quote unquote girls. I don't know exactly what that means. So, yeah, there you have it. No love for me, lots of love for Ray. And so even back then, full of love. And there is one more thing I found very interesting. Your signature. You're probably not going to be able to see this. Right there. Very, very impressive. That is an awesome signature. Seriously, that is an awesome signature. It is Secretary of the Treasury Worth signature. Huh. C-O-L-E. She was right. That is how you spell your last name. Huh. Alright, moving along. Alright, next is a thank you to you. And I know you remember this because I brought it up before, but I'm going to connect the dots a little bit here because I think it's pretty cool, and I think it actually is legit. So, Maceo Parker. Let's talk about Maceo Parker for a second. Mid-90s, you gave me the CD, Life on Planet Groove. I'm going to say this is like 96, 97. And I remember driving, I was alone at this time, driving down Route 70, Maceo Parker, in the car. And he actually wasn't in the car with me, but I was listening to him. That would have been cool, though, if he was in the car. And, you know, Fred in the backseat with this big trombone hit me in the head. I'm like, come on, Fred, I'm trying to drive here. All right, I'm getting carried away. So anyway, Maceo Parker, track 1, if you remember, the instructions on how to funk. And those instructions actually may have changed my life a little bit, because I really, you know, was into music, but I faked it a lot. And for whatever happened with that CD, it clicked. So after that, I got a lot of music I never got before. I understood the funk, I understood the Dead, I got Fish after that, which leads me to where I'm going with this. Is without that, I probably would have never gotten into the Disco Biscuits, which was 1999, which we'll get to a little later too. Disco Biscuits led me to, in 2002, start playing the bass, which led me to a couple years later to meet Katie's brother, who had a band, and I started playing in his band, and I played in his band for 3 or 4 years, and which is how I met Katie, which was about 2008, I met Katie, who was living in New York at the time. And in 2009, we started dating, and let's see, 2013. So 2013 is when we got married, which of course you officiated. So from Maceo Parker to officiating our wedding, I don't know if that would have ever happened without Mr. Maceo Parker and Mr. Ray Cole. So thanks for that. And lastly, I'd like to say you're welcome. Let's go to October 1st, 1999, which I believe the day that you met Heather. And this all relates to the Disco Biscuits. Once again, it always comes back to the Disco Biscuits. October 1st, 1999 at the Wow Hall in Eugene. My band, the Disco Biscuits, is where you felt compelled to go see that band. Because I had such a strong affinity to them and because of our previous connections. This is most likely the reason that you went there that night. And you met your future wife there. It's besides the point that you both don't like that band at all, but I'm still taking 1% of the credit for your meeting. And I think that's all I have. So, once again, happy 40th birthday, Ray. I hope you lasted through this whole entire thing. I think it's time for me to go to bed now. But happy birthday. I hope to see you soon. And don't forget to
Okay, hey, happy birthday, Ray. I want to tell one quick story for everyone about Ray. When Ray and I were good friends, we went to a Dead show separately at Giant Stadium, and I went alone, and he went with a buddy. And we happened to bump into each other during the opening act. It was Bob Dylan playing. And
so
he went his separate ways, and I went mine. And long story short, as a lot of these stories about me and Ray end up, I ended up in very bad shape and needing to be rescued and needing help. And I ended up on this bus somewhere out in the parking lot, and these people were going to take me back to their farm, or I was going to join their club or something. And I thought to myself, I should tell them I know a guy named Ray, and he's wearing this crazy blue fleece, and can you find him for me? And I knew it was a long shot, but that's what I did. And so someone must have left. And at Giant Stadium, as like 50,000 people were letting out, someone found Ray. And Ray dropped everything. He came and found me on the bus. He scooped me up. He put me back together again. And he proceeded to help me march me back to my car as he banged on his drum and reassured me that everything was going to be okay. He changed all his plans and drove me back home. I think I crashed at his place that night. And he was there for me when probably the darkest time of my life. And fast forward about 10 years, he came to visit me in California when he was passing through to visit. And I was really terrified about going to my first Dead show. And I had been sober several years at the time, but was still really frightened. And Ray was the only guy I felt comfortable enough to go with. And the music means a lot to me, and it's a very special thing for me. But it was really scary. And so long story short, Ray was the only person that I felt comfortable enough going with. And I got to tell you that once we got out of the car in the parking lot, and I was with Ray, and we were hanging out at Shoreline in California, and about to go see a show, and just how much he means to me as like a brother and a friend. I just settled in and had probably the best time I still have ever had to this day with a friend at a concert or just anywhere really. And I wanted to tell that story because sort of he's that kind of guy. He's there for you during the darkest of times and in the best of times, and never once has he judged me or made me feel less than. And I feel like I'll never be able to really deserve and honor and be the kind of friend to him that he's been to me over the years. So I love you, buddy, and happy 40th birthday, and let's get together soon. Say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye, Ray.
Can we hear it?
Happy birthday, Ray. Rooney says happy birthday, Ray. Oregon, can you say happy birthday, Ray? Oregon says happy birthday, Ray. I say happy birthday, Sitka. I don't know what Leah says.
Happy birthday.
Hope you're having a great time. I was trying to think of crazy stuff we've done, and what popped in my head was sleeping outside the Freddy's on the way back to Denver to grab all my stuff. And yeah, my child just ran off, so that might be it. See you, Ray.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uncle Ray. Happy birthday to you, Ray. This is Sophia, and I wanted to wish you a happy birthday by singing a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Uncle Ray. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Uncle Ray.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Uncle Ray. Even though you're 3,000 miles away, I consider you one of my favorite uncles. You inspired me to go to Oregon, U of O, and happy 40th. Happy 40th. Like, all counting on you. I love you.
Hi, Ray. Just wanted to wish you a happy 40th birthday. I miss you a lot. You have always been a great big brother. You've been a confidant. You've been a best friend. And sometimes you've been a wake-up call for me. The past couple of years have been rough for both of us for many different reasons. And I've always known that I can count on you. And that means a lot. My kids talk about Oregon and how great it is out there, and even though they've never been there, you paint a pretty awesome picture for their minds, and hopefully we'll be able to get out there for a family trip real soon. So have a great 40th birthday, and I love you so much, and to many more. Love
Hey
you,
Ray,
bro.
happy birthday. I've been probably the last one that's going to make a video because I've been just so overwhelmed by everybody's kindness and their love for you, and wasn't quite sure how to do my part. So here it goes. I just really, I know that you know, and I hope that you understand how important you are to me. You're my best bud, and I miss you every day. And you've just been a really good friend to me and a good big brother, and I feel like a really lucky girl to have you as my brother, and I just adore your beautiful wife Heather, and I'm so grateful for her, and I hope you have a really, really good birthday. I was there for the first Rayapalooza. I haven't made it back there for it since, but I'm sure it's going to be epic. And I'm sure you will facilitate the shit out of it. So I love you, and I hope you have a really great birthday. And how cool is this? It's pretty neat. And it's a testament to who you are and what you mean to people. So I thank you and I love you. Happy birthday.
It's Joe. Just wanted to take a minute and wish you a very happy 40th birthday. I took the plunge a few weeks ago myself, and despite reports to the contrary, it's really not quite the end of the world that we're led to believe. But it is a milestone birthday, and it's good sometimes when those pass to get a little nostalgic. Just think back to how long ago it was when we were all running around Sunnybrook and playing Jailbreak and hanging out at the pool and listening to Run DMC albums at your mom's house before school in the morning. And man, 30 years, it's been a long time. But I will say that nothing really makes me happier than to just see guys I've known as long as we've known each other have made a great life for themselves. You just seem to really have found your place and are seem to be in a really good spot. And I'm just full of joy to see that, man. And I just hope you have nothing but continued health and happiness and success. And just wish you nothing but the best of your 40th birthday. Take care, and happy 40th, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Ray? Just wanted to say happy 40th birthday, man. I can't believe it's been 35 years, since we first met, and I can't imagine, any part of my childhood that wouldn't have you in it, from, the Sunnybrook pool and getting Mr. Softy or Malibu to getting thrown out of 8th grade graduation, So I just want to say, first of all, I'm happy we both made it here. And second, I hope you have a great, great day surrounded by your friends and your family, man. Happy birthday, dude.
There are very few people who you could say have a big impact on others. Ray Cole is one of those people. Ray changed my life for the better when he became my coworker and then my friend. And through that, I also got to know Heather, which is awesome. Shout out to Heather. You're the best. Anyway, Ray, you still touch my life every day in incredibly positive ways. I'll never forget the ways that you really lovingly, kindly, but pointedly let me know ways that I was not being my best self. You're great at that. That's a gift. You see the best in people and you help them figure out how to be that best as much as possible. And I'm so grateful for that. It helps me out a lot as a new mom, which is probably the most stressful thing I've ever done. Far more stressful than running Club Bethel. I'll take Club Bethel sometimes over taking care of a newborn. But you've helped me realize that I can be my best self. So thank you. And I hope you have a very happy birthday. The world is incredibly blessed to have you in it. And while I'm at it, shout out to your mom for raising such an awesome man. Thank you, Kathy. You're the best. Happy birthday.
Hi, sweetheart. Happy 40th birthday. Well, my favorite story of you and I is the day that we met. And Carrie invited me to go with her and her friends to see some music. And when I got in the car, there you were, sitting in the front seat, and I thought to myself, well, that guy's kind of cute. And later on, we started talking and drinking beer, and after the show, I asked you out, and that was really smart. because it turns out that you're awesome and I get to spend the rest of my life with you. So I love you and I hope you have the best 40th birthday ever.
Tune up the headphones. And play that. Come on, everybody, you can drink a lot of beer. Cool, let's all go portraits and don't think you're clear. Drink all day, try to play, turn like Bobby Weir. Come on, everybody, drink a lot of beer.
You want to know how I know Ray Cole? Let me tell you something. Ray Cole is one stone cold mother. I'll tell you, when I met Ray Cole, my name was Ray Cole, and I had to change my name because there can only be one Ray Cole.
Happy 40th, old man.
Ray, how are you, buddy? Just want to wish you a happy 40th. Hope to see you next time you come back to Jersey. We'll have to sneak a 12-pack and go play at Springfield. See you, bud. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Ray. Go f yourself.
Hey, Ray. Happy birthday. You're 40. I guess that means we've known each other like half our lives. In Philly, in New Jersey, in Arizona, in Oregon. It's always been so much fun hanging out with you. Happy birthday, my friend, and I hope your day is as wonderful and sweet as you are.
Watch me! Watch me! I got it! Watch me! I got it! Hey! I got something that makes me want to shout.
Oh, hello. How you doing, Ray? Just wanted to wish you a happy 40th birthday, buddy. It's been a long time. We've been friends, and well, hell, it's been going back since about 1995, I believe, if that's correct. We started hanging out in the same circles back when, at the St. Joe's times, when I remember a 5 a.m. conversation that we had on the porch at 2711 North 47th Street that was less than sober at the time, where you mentioned that you were looking for a spot to live, and we had just gotten rid of one of our housemates, and I said, obviously, I would back you at any given time. That still holds true to this day, but we've had some fantastic times together. It's funny because some of our sports allegiances always tend to flock towards the birds, the Eagles, obviously, for football, St. Joe's basketball, the Hawks, Hawk will never die, and, of course, the Oregon Ducks, which you have turned me into, a Duck fan, which trying to explain that to people on the East Coast is like trying to teach Sanskrit to a monkey. It just doesn't really translate well. Regardless, what I really want to tell you is that you've always been such a great friend to me, that the biggest thing I could give you is this time more than anything else. It's one of the two resources that everyone else on this planet has. It's either time or money. So I choose to dedicate some of this time to you, obviously because you're so close and dear to me as a friend. There's a couple crazy pictures that I have here. You can remember times such as going out onto the coast and renting those ATVs out in, I believe it was Florence, was the name of it, but I can't remember. It was on the coast with Malloy, and we run those ATVs, and you smashed the shit out of your thigh and got this massive blood clot in there, and we had to take you to urgent care. That was crazy, but it was fun, and also my first county fair. Don't forget about that. Second time I decided to go out to the county fair and visit you, we brought out Gina and Adam and Savitsky. And I believe that's right in the field somewhere where we started coining the term Ray, Ray, Ray! And you, of course, hated it, which made us laugh even harder. But that's just the breaks, man, you know. If we didn't give a shit, we wouldn't be busting your balls. It's that simple. Regardless, there was another time, too, where we had talked about, you know, getting into Oregon football so much, and there really wasn't anything that we had on the East Coast that could compare to that. And you're telling me, you gotta watch this Chip Kelly. Gotta watch this Chip Kelly. I wound up actually getting the Pac-12 network on Comcast, boo, for basically because of you. And you turned me into a Duck fan just by watching Chip and what he could do on a weekly basis. That, of course, led to me coming out there for the only loss of the Ducks season, which was in, I think it was it was 2 years ago, against Arizona when Zach Ertz went nuts against Stanford, when Zach Ertz went nuts for 11 for 110 yards and caught that touchdown. But seriously, and I'll post a link to the video off of Facebook, one of my favorite videos of all time of you, is that it never rains in Autzen Stadium. And that's kind of the way I think of you, buddy. Never rains out in Oregon when you're there. So, that being said, I was going to get something creative and all this crap, but seems like Brian took the cake with everything. So, I just went 40 ounces for your 40 years, buddy. This one's for you.
Cardinal and
Ray.
Here comes Bill. Oregon Ducks. It's 42 degrees. We've got a slight breeze blowing. A small 90% chance of precipitation. Once you walk in here, it's a warm feeling because it never rains.